up with joining us this morning. Your day's off to a good start so far, and everybody's been focused on the weather this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to take focus off of that just for a second,
Yes.
even though we're tossing to weather. I have to say Easter is probably my least favorite food holiday.
Really?
Yeah. Slimy ham.
Oh, you don't like the ham?
You don't like the ham. Country ham, I will eat it by the pound.
Yes,
But the
that's
honey
the
baked
best.
ham, not so much.
You know, everybody has their preference. We were hoping to do fried catfish on Sunday
Great
in
idea.
Scottsville, Kentucky. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. Unfortunately, the wonderful place up there that serves, well, I guess not unfortunately, they are closing for Easter
well, then there
Sunday,
you go,
which is a
yeah.
great thing. But, you know, I'll have to wait a few more weeks to get my fried catfish. But a lot of people have traditions on Easter, and that's always fun to hear about them. And, you know, hopefully the weather cooperates.
So Clay, are you a ham or catfish fan on Easter? I mean, do you have big plans inside or outside?
It's all about the fried chicken for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Another fried guy over
no,
there.
that's
like
great.
your style,
I
Clay.
feel like that's what the apostles did back then too, was
I mean,
fried chicken.
that's my go-to for Easter. But as we take a look at your weather going into the Easter holiday, we are going to have some showers as we go into mainly a Saturday morning and then again on a Sunday afternoon and evening. So we're going to have breaks in between the rain, which is certainly good news for those plans. But for your Friday, I mean, things are looking absolutely spectacular. We're going to have plenty of sunshine coming your way throughout the day. Going to be a bit breezy and temperatures will warm into the mid to upper 70s, but it's on the cool side this morning. 42 in Nashville, 44 in Chattanooga. Locally, we've actually seen a few locations drop into the 30s. So Cleveland, Athens, Altamont, Fort Payne, Blue Ridge, Murphy, you're all waking up to temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. So yeah, you might want to have that jacket on hand as you're heading out and about this morning. And again, as we take a look at your Easter weekend, we're going to have really good weather for Good Friday, but then Saturday we'll be tracking out some pretty heavy rain and storms, primarily in the morning. Then Saturday evening into Sunday morning, we're going to have a break, and then on and off showers return Sunday afternoon into evening. So again, not going to be a complete washout, but certainly going to have periods of rain this weekend. So let's track it out for you. Again, Friday, things are looking good. I mean, if you're heading out to the Lookouts game, weather's going to be spectacular. Short sleeves and shorts going to be the way to go. And then going into your Friday afternoon, some clouds build in, but that's just about all we're going to be dealing with. And notice some showers start to show up across the northern plateau as we go into the afternoon. And then after about midnight, that's when the clouds really start to build in. And then between 2 and 3, heavy rain starts to move in from the northwest. That's going to spread across the area throughout the morning on Saturday. Fortunately, this is going to be moving pretty quickly. So between about 4 and 9 a.m., that's going to be your best round of rain. There will be some storms embedded into this, but it doesn't look like there's going to be much of a severe threat. And then by about 10 o'clock Saturday morning, most of the rain shifts to the south, and we're just going to be dealing with a few isolated showers for the rest of the day. And as we move through the rest of the weekend, there's going to be an additional round of rain that moves through as we go into Sunday afternoon. But again, those sunrise services, any lunches you have planned looking good for Easter Sunday, and then by the afternoon and evening, the next round of rain is going to move through, and that'll persist into your Monday. But again, the severe threat today into tonight mainly stays off to our west, and then as we go into Saturday, mainly stays to our south. So as far as severe weather is concerned, we're not going to be dealing with too much of that. But rainfall amounts are going to be relatively impressive. In fact, through Monday morning, we could pick up anywhere from between an inch and an inch and a half of rain. But again, just a key reminder, there will be breaks within the rain throughout the weekend. For today, partly cloudy, 78, breezy, south winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then again tonight after about 2, 3 o'clock, we're going to be dealing with some of those showers and storms. So you may wake up to a thunder boom or lightning strike as we wake up Saturday morning. And then as we go into Sunday and Monday, we're going to be tracking out some showers. So yeah, maybe a thunder boom or two Saturday. We'll see.
Thunder boom or two on Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. But again, we're going to just celebrate a great Friday weather-wise around the Tennessee Valley. Clay, thank you very much. And of course, we've been talking about it. Clay just helping you out as much as he can with this. Easter events, yeah, they're happening all across the Tennessee Valley this weekend, including one event that's designed specifically for adults.
Oh, love to hear that.
Yeah, right?
Local 3's Angela Kim has more with this week's 3 to get ready. Angela, you have our full attention.
Oh, yeah, John, Lori, this sounds like an absolute blast. The Chattery is hosting an adult Easter egg hunt, and it is like a traditional Easter egg hunt, but there is a bit of a twist as well. Adults can actually hunt for Easter eggs, and there's a number of them with candy inside. However, there are also eggs designed by local artists that you can bring home. Shawanda Mason with the Chattery says local businesses will be incorporated throughout the event as well.
can get gift cards from Sleepyhead Coffee, which is one of our favorite coffee shops in town. Studio 34, which is a local dance studio. You can get a gift certificate for a dance class.
Now, there is also a second part to the event, a hoppy hour at various local restaurants, so people can restaurant hop along Main Street to support local businesses. And of course, you can see that full list of Easter events inside our Local 3 News app. But John, Lori, I don't know about you, but when it comes to Easter egg hunts, I was always very competitive.
Yep.
I was sprinting to find them all. So now you have a bit of an extra twist right here because you don't have to worry about, knocking some kids over or anything.
Well, it all depends on what's in the egg.
Yeah.
True. What did they hide in the egg?
What's wrong with,
on how competitive I am.
What's wrong with knocking kids over?
John.
You gotta learn. It's a life lesson, man. No?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make
Aren't you just envisioning all the little bunny ears and tails hopping down Main Street?
Oh, it's gonna be
this
adorable.
weekend?
Oh, I'm just so
That'll be
excited.
a sight
It's
to
so
see.
fun to see so many people back downtown again. That's good stuff.
5:18 is your time. Coming up on Local 3 News today.
The Braves gonna get boat raced in San Diego. Plus, the Red Wolves are a weekend win from taking over sole possession of first place. Paul Shaheen and Ben Bobick are going to explain what boat raced in San Diego means next in sports.
On Wednesday night, Atlanta manager Brian Snitker said it was time to turn the page from all the World Series dog and pony show. No more celebration. Turn the page and just play ball, he said. One would assume the Braves would also like to turn the page on Game 1 of their first road trip of the season. That was last night, and yeah, it was that kind of night out west. 4 straight in San Diego. Not a great start for Charlie Morton. 5 innings, 5 earned runs off 9 hits. We go to the 6th. Issues as well for Sean Newcomb. A single, a stolen base, and then this bloop single from Luke Voigt. 2 more race home and score. 7-0 Padres. Now in the 7th, routine fly ball, right? No. Not at all. Nothing is routine. Nothing was last night. Eddie Rosario, oops, off the glove. That puts a runner on for the dangerous Manny Machado. So dangerous that even good pitches aren't safe. That ball was nearly in the dirt. Machado squares it up, though, says goodbye. 9-0 at that point. It actually got worse. The Braves were boat raced. 12-1 your final. That ends a streak of 6 straight Atlanta wins inside Petco Park. On the farm, the Chattanooga Lookouts back in the win column. 5-2 your final over Birmingham last night. The Lookies now 3-3 on the year. They're home through Sunday, and don't forget fireworks. Yes, fireworks after the game tonight. The Chattanooga Red Wolves haven't lost a game this young season, but they were oh so close to a takeover of first place last weekend. However, a draw left them in an early 4-way tie for first, but that could change this Saturday, as sports reporter Ben Bobick reports.
After an explosion of goals in the second half of last Saturday's 3-1 win on the road, the Chattanooga Red Wolves set their sights on living up to their mantra, defending the den. The sour taste of a stoppage time goal that led to a home opening draw still lingers, but it also motivates. Chattanooga welcoming Richmond to CHI Memorial Stadium on Saturday night. It's very early in the season, but both of these clubs sit atop the USL League One table with 4 points, a win, and a draw apiece. The Red Wolves are still without a few top players, and they got some back this past week, and it showed in their 3-1 victory. It's not rocket science here. Better players lead to better play, which could hopefully lead to more wins for the Wolfpack.
The level of professionalism and the quality of soccer has just taken a different level completely. But I think for all of us understanding how we want to build and break down teams and the spaces we want to find, we're definitely looking at this week to be better at the things that we struggled with last time, but most importantly, get those 3 points, because that's what makes and breaks your season.
One of those big-time players on their way back to the lineup is Juan Galendrez, who is finally on his way to Chattanooga. He was a large part of their success in 2021. They expect the same in 22. The Red Wolves in Richmond kick off at 7:30 on Saturday night, a win for Chattanooga, and they're the lone wolf atop the USL League One table. Reporting from CHI Memorial Stadium in East Ridge, Ben Bobick, Local 3 Sports.
All right, that's it for Sports Always More online and inside our app. But as Allison will tell you all morning, great night for fireworks downtown. Have one heck of a day.
It's going to be a lot of fun at AT&T tonight. Very excited.
Yeah, it will be. And you'll be there right in the middle of all of it.
Yeah.
So go say hi.
Coming up on Local 3 News today. Come say hi.
Yeah, we will have details on the Better Business Bureau's biannual shredding event that will be taking place. And we'll let you know which local park is waiving their entrance fee this weekend.
Not that park.
Stay with us.
Not that one on your screen.
Don't go to this one.
No, they charge.
This is Local 3 News Today.
The housing market is competitive all over the country, but what does it look like here in Chattanooga? We will have some details for you just ahead.
And a former softball star is taking sports equipment donations this weekend. We're going to let you know what types of equipment will be accepted and where the donations will be going.
Very good Friday morning, everyone. 5:30 is your time. Good to have you waking up with us. I'm Lori Mitchell.
I am John Martin. A good Friday here at the Local 3 studios. Hopefully it's a good start to your Friday as well. Let's talk about the forecast as so many people, kind of honed in on what we're to expect weather-wise this week.
That's right. Let's get to Clay Smith, who is in for meteorologist Allison Pryor this morning. Clay, today sounds like it's going to be a pretty good day.
Yeah, Friday's certainly going to be the pick day. We're going to have some really nice conditions, sunshine, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, a perfect spring day. Now, as we go into the weekend, things will change a bit. We're going to be tracking some showers, but not going to completely wash out your Easter weekend plans. But we'll get to that in a bit as we take a look at your radar. Again, different from yesterday morning. We're dealing with some of that light rain, kind of a gloomy start. It's going to be different. It's a little bit cooler, however. If you are heading out, you might want to grab that jacket. 43 in Dalton. 39 in Cleveland and 37 in Athens. Even cooler out in Murphy, 35. So Cherokee County certainly waking up to a spring chill in the air. So kind of one of those mornings where you want a jacket, and then later on today, you're probably not going to need it, as we're going to top out in the upper 70s. In fact, I wouldn't be completely surprised if someone reached 80 degrees a little bit later on, but certainly going to be nice. However, it will be a bit breezy out there as we go through the afternoon, especially winds will start to pick up from the south, gusting upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour. So that is something to consider, but really not going to cause any issues out there. And temperatures are still going to warm up pretty quickly, mid to upper 50s by 10 a.m. And then going into your afternoon, we're going to have temperatures back in the mid to upper 70s. But again, things will start to change. We'll be tracking out some showers as we go into the overnight hours, and I'll have more on that coming up with your full forecast in about 15 minutes.
All right, looking forward to that, Clay. Thank you very much. Let's get to your headlines in this 5:30 half hour. The Better Business Bureau's biannual shredding event is coming up again, and they want you to know the importance of shredding your personal documents. The two-day event starts on Friday, April 22nd at Clear Creek Church of Christ in Hickson. It will return the next day, Saturday the 23rd, at the Coca-Cola plant on Shepherd Road in their parking lot. Papers aren't all they're looking to take care of. They're also disposing safely of hard drives and recycling computers and monitors.
Well, we want to help people make sure they're continuing to protect their identity. We found from the Federal Trade Commission that just last year in 2021, they had 1.4 million cases of identity theft reported, and that's a 25% increase over the year before.
Well, Michelle Mason, who you just heard from, says it's easy to forget your personal information on papers or hard drives, but it's important to protect your identity. Since it's a popular event, they ask you to limit your shredding to 3 trash bags and to put them in the trunk of your car for volunteers to unload.
If you're in the market to buy or build a new home, you already know the process is competitive and pricey. Inventory is low, but the good news is it's slowly starting to rise. Last year, we hovered around 500 single-family homes in the market. A couple months ago, that increased between 600 to 650 homes.
Be prepared to make an offer. It used to be that we could go out on a weekend, look at 10 or 12 houses, think about it, figure out which one you might want to make an offer on. And in today's market, it's pretty much you better have your pre-approval letter with you or your proof of funds that you've got cash, so that when you do see the home you like, you can make an offer on it right then.
Jeff Ramsey says he's been in the industry for nearly 2 decades and has never seen such a competitive market.
An athletic trainer at Cahulla Creek High School was recognized for his quick action and bravery at a school track meet in March. Antoine Simmons noticed one of the competitors was having an abnormally difficult time breathing. The student was having an apparent asthma attack and quit breathing before anyone could get an inhaler. Simmons was recognized for his heroism at the April Board of Education meeting.
The only woman to play on the 4-man softball team, the king and his court, is giving back to the young sports community. Late founder of the team, Eddie Fainer, and his wife, Anne Marie, spent 61 years on the road, 9 months out of the year playing softball. During those years, they helped support the military, children's charities, and girls softball leagues in the South. On Saturday, Anne Marie will be accepting all types of sports equipment to be donated to programs for kids. The event will be at the Scottsboro Goose Pond Civic Center this Saturday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m.
The Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park is waiving the $10 entrance fee at Point Park on Lookout Mountain. Of course, it's in celebration of the first day of National Park Week on Saturday. Park rangers will provide programs at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and will also be available at the Visitor Center from 8:30 to 5 to answer any and all of your questions.
And this weekend, Dalton Animal Care is inviting the public to check out their newly renovated facility. Yeah, this is too cute.
Yeah.
They say they will be offering tours, a free lunch, and several raffle prizes from noon until 2 this Saturday at their building on South Hamilton Street. If you ever need their services, their regular hours are 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Oh, that's adorable. All right, so yesterday afternoon, I left the window of my car open. I'm just gonna have to buy a new car now.
Was it
It's just balling,
covered?
man. It is. You can't see
I
anything.
know, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Go to the car wash any day this
Yeah.
week. I mean, I know it's rained. I think people are still like, I got to get this.
They're
off my
gonna make
car. I
some.
can't.
They're gonna make some good money this weekend.
Especially today, because I think today's
Yeah.
the day you'll want to take
Yeah.
your car to the car wash. Clay, how about it?
Still in the midst of the pollinating of 2022, but I promise you the rain will help to kind of wash some of that away once again this weekend. However, that allergy count going to be a little bit on the medium side as we go through the rest of the day, and we're going to have some really nice weather, plenty of sunshine, and then we're going to be tracking out that rain mainly after 3 a.m. as we go into the overnight hours and early Saturday morning. Then we're going to have a break Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then we'll be tracking out some more showers for your Easter. But again, we'll get more to that a little bit later on. Temperatures, however, on the cool side this morning, 39 in Cleveland, 37 in Athens, 35 in Murphy. So if you are heading out, a jacket probably not a bad idea, but it will warm up nicely. In fact, we'll rebound nearly 30, 35 degrees later on this afternoon, topping out in the mid to upper 70s. Also going to be quite breezy, but compared with yesterday morning, we're not dealing with any active weather. We had some showers around, so things will be dry as you head out on your Friday morning commute, and it will be breezy as well. So we're going to have those wind gusts picking up out of the south at about 20, 25 miles per hour, especially during the afternoon and evening. But again, looking ahead to Easter weekend, shower Saturday morning, maybe a few storms, severe threat on the low end, pretty good chance of rain, however, so you're likely going to wake up to some of those showers and storms on Saturday. Then we're going to have a break Saturday night, more rain returns as we go into your Easter. But take a look at your futurecast coming up here in just about 10 minutes.
Love those little Cadbury eggs. Actually, today's recipe involves those little Cadbury eggs.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. All right, quick check of traffic. Things looking good out there on the roadways. This is a live look. 75 at the 24 junction. Cars and trucks moving along there. You're going to see a little bit more volume on the road as a lot of people coming back from spring break over the next couple of days, also maybe visiting family for Easter. But right now, things are looking good. No accidents. We'll keep you up to speed on your traffic conditions throughout the morning right here on Local 3 News. 5:36 is your time, so much more to come on the other side of this break.
The man arrested for shooting 10 people on a subway earlier this week made his first court appearance yesterday. We will have all the details next.
Well, the man arrested after a roughly 30-hour manhunt in the shooting of 10 people on a subway train in Brooklyn was denied bail at his initial court appearance yesterday. 62-year-old Frank James did not enter a plea on charges of violating a law that prohibits terrorist and violent attacks against mass transportation. He will remain in custody for now, but may press again for bail later.
The International Criminal Court chief prosecutor visited 2 towns in Ukraine this week. The towns he visited were where mass graves and murdered civilians were discovered after the withdrawal of Russian forces earlier this month. The prosecutor was quoted as saying, quote, "Ukraine is a crime scene where we are here because we have reasonable grounds to believe that crimes within this jurisdiction of the ICC are being committed," end quote. The ICC formally opened an investigation into the situation in Ukraine on March 2nd.
Russian officials have confirmed that one of their major warships has sunk. They say it sunk in stormy waters while being towed to port after an explosion on board. Ukrainian defense officials say their forces struck the cruiser with 2 missiles, while Russia says the Black Sea flagship was damaged by an internal munitions fire. American military experts say this is a massive blow to the Russian Navy's pride and could undermine the country's naval operations in the region.
USS Sullivans is taking on water on Lake Erie. The ship began tilting yesterday. Oh my goodness, take a look at this. It is believed that the hull might have been punctured. Salvage crews arrived on scene and attempted to pump water out of the ship. Last year, the naval park where the ship resides announced that it was in danger of sinking.
Oh yeah, look at it now.
Yikes. Your time is 5:41. Coming up on Local 3 News today.
Much more to talk about. Is there more rain in store for the Tennessee Valley? Clay Smith will have your weekend forecast coming up after the break. Quarter to 6 o'clock on this Friday morning. If you're getting out and about, things looking good on the roadways. Not a whole lot of activity in general. That's going to change throughout the morning again. A lot of people coming back from spring break in this area. A lot of people maybe traveling for Easter weekend. But right now, things look good as you take a live look. 153 at DuPont Parkway. No accidents according to the TDOT Smartway Network. We will keep you up to speed throughout the morning right here on Local 3 News. Let's talk about the forecast. This is what I would say just about everybody is most interested in, Clay Smith.
Well, we certainly are going to have some nice weather today, but that is going to start to shift as we move into the weekend. There will be some more rain that we're going to be tracking out across the Tennessee Valley. But again, Friday is certainly going to be a really nice day, and it is Good Friday. They call it that for a reason. It's going to be really nice out there, good weather. And as for temperatures, 44 in Chattanooga, 42 in Nashville, so a bit cool out there. So certainly if you're heading out, you'll want to grab the jacket. 34 now in Murphy, 39 in Blue Ridge, 37 in Athens, and 44 in Chattanooga. So overall, you know, it's kind of one of those days where you're going to want the jacket in the morning and the short sleeves in the afternoon because it's going to warm up quickly. In fact, we're looking at upper 70s later on today. Partly cloudy skies, a fair amount of sunshine out there. It's also going to be quite breezy, and you're looking at 13 hours and 4 minutes of sunlight on this Friday. But again, taking a look over downtown Chattanooga using our holiday in cam, dry roadways this morning, so not going to be any weather related delays out there. And as we track out the rest of the day, again, it's going to be cool in the morning, but by lunchtime, nearly 70 degrees, mid 70s as we go into the latter half of the afternoon. And then by the evening hour, 77. And keep in mind in Chattanooga, Lookouts play the Birmingham Barons today, and there's going to be some fireworks after the game. So certainly going to be a great day to get out to AT&T Field. And as we track out your day, again, Friday certainly going to be the peak day of, I guess you would say, the long holiday weekend. We're going to have temperatures in this upper 70s, like I mentioned earlier, and not expecting any rain. Again, there's going to be some clouds around, but notice no green showing up. That'll change tonight. We're going to have a system kind of diving in out of the north. That's going to bring some showers after about 3 a.m. Notice along the plateau, 4 o'clock, here's some pretty heavy rain, maybe even some rumbles of thunder. Now, I'm not really expecting any severe weather with this. However, there could be gusty winds upwards of 40 miles per hour, maybe even some small hail. Can't completely be ruled out, and this rain will continue. So as you wake up Saturday morning, you're likely going to hear the pitter patter of some of those showers on the rooftop. And then as we go into your Saturday morning, we'll call it by 9 or 10, most of that starts to shift into North Georgia. And by lunchtime, still going to be some clouds out there, but just a few isolated showers around for the rest of Saturday. And then by Saturday evening, we're actually going to clear out for a little bit, and that's going to linger into your Sunday as well, Sunday morning at least. So Sunday morning sunrise services, any Easter activities looking good for the first part of the day. But by the afternoon, we're going to start to see some of those showers pushing in from the south, mainly after 3. So again, not going to be a big issue for your Easter plans, which is certainly good news. So all those Easter egg hunts, looking pretty good, especially for the first part of the day. And then Sunday evening, we'll be tracking out those showers, and that will continue into your Monday morning. And then by Monday afternoon, we're finally going to be done with any rain chances. But again, for the severe threat, Friday into Friday night, mainly going to be off to our west. And then as we go into Saturday, that threat shifts to the south. So we're kind of going to be in a good place once again as far as severe weather is concerned. Now, that's to be said, we could still have a few, isolated thunderstorms, but mainly staying below severe limits as we head into your weekend. And rainfall amounts for the first wave of rain, which will come in again late tonight into Saturday morning, nearly an inch of rain certainly going to be possible. So it's going to be coming down pretty quickly. And then as we go into that second round of rain late Sunday into Monday, an additional 1/4 inch possible. So that'll bring us to a 3-day total of around 1 inch to 1.5 inches on average, with localized areas of 2 inches possible. So certainly going to be a nice soaker as we head into the next couple of days. So enjoy the dry weather today. It's going to be quite nice, very spring-like. South winds developing at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And again, the Lookouts playing tonight, first pitch 7:15. Fantastic weather for opening for the first pitch. And as we go into the evening, gradually dropping into the mid-60s, so going to be mild. And then we'll be tracking out some showers again, mainly after 3 a.m. tonight into Saturday morning. More showers possible Sunday evening into Monday morning. And then we're finally going to get some sunshine in there as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, climbing back into the mid-70s by next Thursday.
Hey, good for the flowers, though, the next couple of days.
Yeah, it will be nice, that's for sure. You're going to have to work in your yard a little harder next week, I have a feeling.
Cut the grass this morning, I think. Joy. All right. Hey, but if you could knock down some of this I'm so sorry. I can't even talk
it's
today.
Terrible for allergy sufferers right now. I'll take over.
Thank you.
There's a number of Easter events happening across the area this weekend, including a family-friendly one at the McDonald Farm in Hamilton County. And Local 3's Angela Kim is here with more on what you can expect. Good morning, Angela.
Yeah, good morning, Lori and John. Got to warm up those vocal cords for this week, and there will be 2,100 acres of land for people to explore and spend time at this Saturday. And the event begins at 10 in the morning with an Easter egg hunt at 2 in the afternoon at the McDonald Farm. And there will also be a petting zoo, inflatables, a face painting area, and more. Mike Dunn with the Hamilton County says he encourages families to bring picnic baskets, chairs, and enjoy a variety of events, including live music.
We're also inviting people to bring their own, musical instruments, guitars and banjos if they want to do informal jams, because we're anticipating that people will spread out throughout the open areas. Parking is going to be free, by the way.
Now, people will also be able to tour the McDonald family home throughout the day as well, and Dunn says there will be more recreational events down the road hosted at McDonald Farm. You can see a full list of Easter events inside our Local 3 News app, but yeah, you heard it right there, John Lurie. He's encouraging informal jams, so I don't know if either of you have a banjo, a guitar, or even a kazoo, but this might be your time to shine.
I'm going to bring my spoons, and are you bringing your washboard?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
And also my guy Curtis Culture, for anybody in that area, they know Curtis, a wonderful historian. We did a story about him with the peach picking. He's going to be selling some of his books there. He's going to be storytelling as well, so you're going to learn a lot about the area as well at Old McDonald Farm.
Sounds like a great event.
Yeah.
5:50 is your time. Coming up on Local 3 News today.
Well, Toyota has issued a large recall. We're going to have all you need to know after the break. Toyota is recalling some 460,000 cars across the United States to deal with a software issue. The automaker says a rare glitch can disable the system that helps drivers maintain control by individually braking to stabilize the vehicle. The recall will cover a variety of models between 2020 and 2022. Owners will be notified by the middle of June.
Delta CEO has announced the company has dropped its $200 monthly surcharge for workers who refuse to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. The CEO said he believes COVID-19 is becoming a seasonal virus, and that's why the company made the decision. Back in November, Delta initiated the health insurance surcharge on its unvaccinated staff, citing the quote financial risk placed on the company.
Peloton is slashing the cost of its pricey bikes and treadmill, but raising the price of its subscription service. The company says it wants more people to be able to afford its equipment. At the same time, Peloton says it will charge current customers more for access to its fitness classes. Starting in June, U.S. customers will have to pay $44 a month for Peloton's all-access membership plan.
Sales for Bed Bath & Beyond are in the toilet. The home goods chain says purchases in the fourth quarter that ended last month were down 22%. Sales at stores that have been open for at least 1 year have fallen 20% this quarter. Meantime, shares of the company dropped a percentage point on Wednesday. The retailer says supply chain holdups and products stuck at the ports are among the factors causing this slump.
Trouble is brewing for some craft beer artisans across the country. According to data from a trade organization, closures for independent breweries are on the rise. In the first 3 months of last year, at least 53 establishments shut their doors. The Brewers Association says more closures are expected.
It is 5:55, and have you ever seen a horse on a treadmill? I'm guessing probably not, but we're going to show you what that looks like after the break.
Plus, we're going to take you back outside for a look at your morning commute. Stay with us.
I have seen cats, though.
I have
and
seen
dogs.
a horse.
You have?
Oh yeah, UT Medicine.
Okay, we'll check it out
Knoxville.
next.
Oh, we're still on. Yep.